We're getting an update on the still unsolved murder case of Officer Jason Ellis.
Clouds still hanging around and it's still cold outside. That's going to last the next 48 hours. As we head toward the weekend, that's a totally different story, the exact opposite of what you see outside and feel outside. I'll show you some really warm temperatures coming up.
A struggling Judson County food pantry is getting some help thanks to another local organization.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at Noon.
Good afternoon from WKYT News. I'm Barbara Bailey.
And I'm Bill Bryant. Here's what's happening at noon. Kentucky State Police are making another public appeal for justice in the murder of a Bardstown police officer. Officer Jason Ellis was shot and killed in May of 2013 while clearing debris from the Bluegrass Parkway.
Investigators say they don't have any leads in the case. WKYT's Kristen Kennedy is in Nelson County now with an update. It's our top story at noon. Kristen?
The men at this morning's meeting have not forgotten their officer, Officer Jason Ellis. They've called the last 19 months frustrating with no good leads. Investigators have been searching for the person responsible for Officer Ellis's murder for almost 20 months now. May 25th, 2013, Bardstown police say someone ambushed him on an exit ramp on the Bluegrass Parkway. Investigators told us someone shot him while he was moving tree limbs off the ramp. They haven't arrested anyone. They haven't named any individuals they're looking for. And they say today it's as if they're back at square one.
When I say information, it's not necessarily secondhand information. We've had a lot of that. There's someone out there with firsthand information. Come forward. Let us help you.
The reward money right now is at about $185,000, and officers tell us that that reward will increase once an arrest is made. In Bardstown, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
Investigators say a Louisville investor has pledged an extra $33,000 to the case that will be added to the total reward amount once an arrest is made. We're learning more about the death of a former Kentucky educator who was found dead over the weekend in Lee County, Virginia. Investigators say Joy Hayes' mother called 911 after finding her daughter unresponsive. They're waiting on toxicology results before releasing an official cause of death, but foul play is not suspected. Hayes was charged with sexually abusing a student she met while she was the assistant principal at Madison Southern High School. She was arrested and resigned from her job. Police say she had recently made contact with the victim again, and they were preparing to file new charges against her.
Police are searching for a missing 13-year-old Kentucky girl who they say is on a crime spree with her boyfriend. Grayson County deputies say Cheyenne Phillips and 18-year-old Dalton Hayes crashed a stolen car and ran from police before stealing another vehicle. The sheriff says a gun was found inside the wrecked-out car. Police say the two likely have no money, and the sheriff is worried about what they might do to get some cash. The couple may be driving a red 2006 Toyota Tacoma. Another cold day here in the Bluegrass. Those temperatures are expected to stick around the next couple of days before we get a warm up. The National Weather Service just announced a winter weather advisory with a threat of snow in the forecast tonight. Let's go to WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris live in our First Alert Weather Center. Micah?
Yeah, we're looking outside and we're not seeing anything fall out of the sky. Maybe a little drizzle and even a few flurries here and there, but nothing really to be alarmed about. Look to the far north. Even getting some peaks of sunshine here and there as we work our way through the next couple of hours. Now, cloudy skies and cold temperatures sitting there in the 20s. We won't get out of the 20s as we make our way into the afternoon. Cloudy and cold is the call, and even some wind involved as well with a few flurries, but it won't amount to much. Hey, check this out. Send me your photos. I'd love to see this on Facebook. Mary Runyon sent this one over the weekend. What a cool shot there. And also, it's been so cold. One of these waterfalls frozen up there at the Red River Gorge from Sidney, Elam. So if you have any photos of any of those slick spots on your driveways, sidewalks, whatever it may be, send them on in. I like to see them, like to show them off for you. We'll talk all about this forecast up towards your weekend because that's when huge changes come into play. I'll show you that coming up.
Micah, thank you. Nursing homes in southern Kentucky started reporting widespread flu activity earlier this week. But now state health officials are saying that the flu outbreak is a statewide problem. WKYT's Mark Barber is at the live desk now with reaction from the Department of Health about this bad flu season. The doctors worry will get even worse. Mark?
Good afternoon, Bill and Barbara. The Kentucky Department of Public Health says this year's flu season has already been far worse than the past few flu seasons. Health experts say that there are now widespread flu cases in 64 long-term care facilities in Kentucky, many of which are nursing homes. Nursing homes in Pulaski, Casey, and Clinton County are all reporting flu outbreaks. The nursing homes have started limiting visitors to keep the flu from spreading even farther. For the past 5 weeks, health experts say Kentucky has seen the highest possible level of flu activity. We're told the flu has been spreading especially fast in nursing homes. That's giving doctors like Craig Humbaugh with the Kentucky Department of Public Health reason to worry. He says nursing home patients are much more likely to develop severe cases of the flu that can then worsen into more serious sicknesses like pneumonia.
There's a couple of reasons why our flu season is a bit more severe. The particular strain of flu that's circulating is called H3, and we have an H3 predominant year. That's usually when we have a more severe year.
Now, doctors say even though the flu vaccine may not be very effective against that strain of the flu, doctors tell us it is still your best way to protect yourself. Now, even though we're well into flu season, it's not too late to get that vaccine. From the live desk, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Now, when it comes to protecting others, health experts say if you have loved ones in the nursing home or a hospital and you're feeling sick, stay home and wait to visit them until you're sure you're healthy.
Well, a Central Kentucky food pantry says its funds were running extremely low during the busiest months of the year, but now the organization that's been serving those in need for more than a decade is getting some help. WKYT's Hillary Thornton explains. Hillary?
In November, the food pantry that serves more than 300 families a month learned their finances had dropped to the lowest in several years. But now, thanks to another local organization, volunteers say they are feeling some relief as they continue serving. Each month, hundreds of families pick up prepackaged food boxes from the basement of Nicholasville Christian Church. Volunteers work hard to make sure the families have food on their tables, but the donations were just not there. That is why volunteers with the organization Walking with Love stepped in to help by helping the pantry get a website up and running.
I knew that donations had been down. I didn't realize the level that they had dropped to. And one of the things it did was it gave us, we had the energy or the understanding as if we didn't get out there and be a little more active and let people know that we were having some troubles, it was just going to continue.
And he responded with some decent donations for them and has definitely gave them a new lease on life to try to regroup here.
Volunteers say the website is not only providing online donations, but say it is also creating some community awareness. We will have a link to that site on WKYT.com. In Jessamine County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you, and thanks to the online donations. Organizers say the hundreds of Thanksgiving turkeys and Christmas hams that were given out have now been paid for. Well, the state is more likely to avoid a shortfall after solid growth in tax collections in recent months. State Budget Director Jane Driscoll says that money from income and sales taxes and fees grew $5 million in December. She expects that number to drop with the gas tax falling, though, this month. So far, Kentucky's general fund has increased 3.5%. The state ended the fiscal 2013-14 fiscal year with a $90 million shortfall, so certainly hoping that things are better when we get to this June. A retired elementary school principal is now New York's newest multimillionaire.
Harold Diamond won the $326 million Mega Millions jackpot with a cash value of $130 million after taxes. The 80-year-old bought the ticket at a highway service center back in November. Diamond says he'll use the money to take his wife to Hawaii and to give back to his family and community. You can try your luck at becoming a winner just like him. The Mega Millions jackpot is back up to $246 million for tonight's drawing.
All right.